Ciao Juventini of the world, we are back. We are back on the channel. We were there this afternoon together. We were following the crazy day of Juventus. It was like Formula 1, when you have one driver that is taking actually the race and is winning. You know, it's really tight. And Juventus apparently with the last news and the last new tweet of Romeo Agresti, apparently Juventus took the lead in that beautiful race for Bremer, like Roma did for Paulo Dybala. In the mud. Inter in the mud. It's not over, guys. What we will do today, I'm not expecting today some official announcements of some planes that will come from nowhere to Juventus, because we know that at the moment Torino are training in Austria. I'm not expecting tomorrow, I'm expecting an acceleration, but maybe a bit later today we can check and we can probably see if there are a bit more confirmations. The one I want to start with before saying hello to all the people, of course, it's this one. Not Matthijs de Ligt. It's this one of Romeo Agresti. Let me check, because people were already tagging me here. To sum up what happened on the Bremer front today, Juve overtook Inter. Tomorrow is gonna be a big day. Tomorrow is the 19th. That's one day before traveling for USA for the tour of 3 games, Chivas, Real Madrid and Barcelona. Will he be on the plane with his new teammates? That means that tomorrow he should arrive in Torino to do actually the medicals and then the 20th go. Or maybe they are leaving in the evening of the 20th. I don't know really the hours specifically. He can do the medicals there in Torino and travel. Or the third option is he can travel with the team and do maybe the medicals already in the USA when he will be with the team. That will be really strange. Or maybe catch up. We don't know, but will we see him in the USA? Probably yes. So the first contact of Bremer with Juventus might be in the USA and not in Torino. That would be really strange. But one thing is sure, Romeo Agresti tweeted it today. Juventus made really important steps, super important steps. And if you want a big sum up, if you don't understand how Juventus did it to actually overtook the lead versus Inter, we can go really easily. I can show you the image here. We did it that way, my friends, because Juventus, it is what it is. They had the money because they sold Matthijs de Ligt, that meanwhile arrived and landed in Munich, while Inter, they have no money. It is what it is. Let me say hello to all the people that are still there together with us for a fun night. Let's see if we have to stay long or not tonight. I hope not. I think not. Ciao Jose. I have sent you a message, Jose, on the WhatsApp group. Ciao Dan, who's saying Monblano is not crazy. La la la. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Cherubini. Ciao Zlatko, who's saying Mercato is hot. Mercato is crazy. What is the percentage of Bremer now to Juve? Well, yesterday I told you, before the crazy news of Monblano, before the news, I told you that I was believing from 5% to 20% now. So I increased with 15%. No, not with 15%, with 15 points. Because that's how you talk in financial talk. You don't say 50%. From 5% to 20%, it's 15 delta points that we increased. Now I have to say that, guys, if we are not at 85%, I don't know. Is it a done deal? Not yet. Officially, we don't want to take some risk on the channel, because then some people will start mocking if, you know, Mercato is really crazy in the good way, but also in the bad way. Tomorrow everything can happen. Like today, everything could and happened already. We know it. But if no surprises here, then probably Juventus has already a done deal with the entourage of the player, with the yes of the player that was actually watching my stories today. I know he did for a lot of Juventini that started to put it on. If you want to know, if you want to see, I have posted the picture of Bremer. I have put the picture of Bremer. I show you. Picture of Bremer on my stories, and then you see who has watched the story. It is Bremer. So Bremer, Juve player or not, he didn't answer, but at least he's watching and he's feeling actually the love of the Juventini that are sending him loves on Instagram, on Twitter, and so on. Ciao Alan, who's saying that's the least thing they can offer, they can do after selling De Ligt, of course. But Juventus would have absolutely not sold De Ligt if we would not have have the replacement already there. Ciao Pal, ciao Ninib that sent us a really beautiful message this afternoon. Colo is preparing the Gleison Bremer welcome to Juve video. He already started with the graphics. We can see the graphics if you want to. Graphics are already really beautiful. So we can see them on Instagram. I don't know if he posted them on Instagram already. I think yes, he did. So we can go and we can watch them. Yes, he did on Instagram. Beautiful picture of Gleison Bremer here. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful edit from our friend Colo99. That's a beautiful one. Let me check because I received a message. Oh my God. Hey. He's watching us. Beppe is watching us, my friends. Beppe is watching. Beppe is watching. He's there. He's there. He's watching. He's not happy. Yeah, Beppe at the moment is really not happy. Ciao GTA. Ciao guys. Mercato is crazy. Ciao Marco. Ciao Peter. Ciao GTA again. Ciao Marco Mallorca. Who do we have? Sebastiano. Maximum of likes. We have Julian Dos Santos. Ciao bello. Nero is saying Beppe, the king. La Juve. We start immediately with Ron Rusitano. So I already said hello to a lot of people also this afternoon. Ciao Antonio, you were not there this afternoon. Probably you were working. Ciao Gabriel Vivar, who's saying ciao Beppe again. You were there earlier. Ciao Ali. Ciao Joseph Goodyear. The name will remain now forever. Ciao Federico Chiesa. Ciao King Chiesa. Beppe, you're supposed to start with a song. No, we sing when it's a done deal, when it's official to done deal, or at least when we have the likes of Agresti, Romano, that they are going really with these kind of official statements. Then we dance and we sing. Now I'm scared. I'm still a bit scared. You know that until it's really official, I'm really scared. What will we speak about today? Of course, we will go through the tweet and see if there are some updates. We will wait if there are some crazy tweet from one of the journalists in the middle of the night or not. And then we will go through that one. Guys, I prepared again. Not this one this time, but the tactical pad. Can we open it? Yes. We can. Here we are. We will check with the tactical pads and we will try to be objective if we have time. If there are no crazy news, breaking news in the meanwhile, of course. But we will check, and I already updated with a beautiful Bremer here. We'll try to update and check where can be our problems to compete to win Serie A. Where can be our problem? Of course, you will already identify Alexandro. But let's see a bit wider also with the bench players, what we can do and what can be our problems potentially in that 4-3-3. If there are some injuries or let's see. That's something I really want to do together with you. I'm listening at work. Forza Juve. La Juve. Like Ron Rusitano was saying. Let me try to find back Ron Rusitano's message. Here we are. Bremer news has made Mercato really exciting, and it's still crazy. Thank you for your donation, Ron. Well, if we are speaking about the craziness of the news, we went from a really moment of being a bit sad to a moment of being happy. Of course, knowing, and we know it, all of us, that at the moment nothing is official. But we needed someone in the back. We lost Koulibaly, we sold Ligt, and we were actually, to be honest, a bit scared of what could have happened with the defense of Juve. That was really, really bad. When we were speaking 2 days ago about our defense, we had a real problem. Because we were seeing that in the midfield we became a bit stronger. In the offensive line we became a bit stronger with Di Maria, but we lost too many players and we had no solution. But in the defense it became a real problem. Without Koulibaly, without Rudiger, without the Ligt, it started to be a real problem. Still with Alexandro, without Molina, and I know that you were all really scared. And now we went to another phase, in a phase of, okay, we fixed something with Bremer. We showed that Juventus is still believing in doing something great, but it's not over. Mercato can't be over. Mercato journalists are quite cautious. They don't want to go into Juventus after Bremer. They will go with other players. Probably we will try for Zaniolo, and then it will slow down. Are we complete with Zaniolo? According to me, not. Can we do much more? That will be the big surprise. I don't know if we will be able to do it. Guys, did you already see, and I don't know, let me check. I want to do something. Wait. Wait. Because I want to do something nice. I want to do something nice. But first I need confirmation and I need a picture. And when I have it, I will show you. I want to do a surprise for the people. Di Marzio just tweeted 39 seconds ago. He tweeted, "L'Inter will not participate in bidding wars." And I received the first message, so let's see. Now Cairo has to decide where Bremer will go. If we are looking at the offer, at the moment, he will go to Juventus. No, that's not what he said. Let me change and explain and translate better. L'Inter dice che non parteciperà ad aste. Inter is deciding that they will not participate at bidding wars. But it's possible that they will change the formula. We know that the formula of Inter was 30 million for Bremer with Casadei as a player on loan. With Bremer with an option, also him on loan with an option to buy, with probably an obligation to buy. But maybe they want to change the formula, but they don't want to increase that. They really don't want to. Now, Cairo will decide where Bremer will go according to the offer that he will receive from Juve. So we know about the offer of Juve, 35 million plus 5 million bonus. What we don't know is, did the offer already arrived on the desk of Cairo? Apparently not. It didn't arrive yet officially. That's what Di Marzio is saying. So probably tomorrow the first official real offer of Juventus to Torino will arrive. What will Cairo say? That's a big question that at the moment we can't answer. But indeed, Ron, Bremer has made all of us, I believe, a bit more excited and also a bit more positive, believing in that new season. I received the message. Grazie Martina, grazie Jose. What I want to do is, at the moment, let me check. How many people are we on the channel? It's not easy, yeah? We are 19,249 people at the moment as we speak. We are the 18th of July, okay? If we reach 20,000 people before the end of the Mercato, ideally before the first game, it's 1 month from now, before Juve Sassuolo, I want to give 2 shirts of GJustjuve. We have some for the members, from the members of the channel. So for all the members of the channel, or faster we go, or faster we can give 2. Maybe we can even give a third one for people that are not members, but I need to decide depending on the stock that we have. But I want to give like 2 of these, guys. I don't know if you already saw them, the t-shirts of GJustjuve, where it's written Ciao Juventini of the world. That's what I want to do. So let me know if you are interested on receiving it. You have to do nothing. I don't asking nothing. What I want to is reaching together 20k as fast as possible, and then we will send 2 for the members, maybe a third one depending if we grow or not as fast. Mine is in the wash, so I need to wash it again, and then I will wear it probably for tomorrow's video, or in 2 days I will put it on, depending. So that's what I want to do. 2 or 3 t-shirts, especially focus on the members, to really thank you for being a member and for being so loyal. So thank you guys, really appreciate it. We continue with the news, and we will speak about it probably in the video tomorrow. Now that I had the agreement from my best buddies, I can say yes. Maybe I have to apologize to Fabiana. She was maybe on to something. Abi was saying yesterday Fabiana is a liar, and now it's changing. She will appreciate that you apologized. Paolo Enrico, ciao bello. So guys, what are you saying in the chat? Beppe, do you think we need one more midfielder to make the midfield complete? Good question. Good question. That's a good question. It depends. Which midfielder we go for. Because Katana is saying 19.5 and the t-shirt on loan, option to buy, deal, Beppe. If we go with 95, then we have a loan with maybe an obligation to buy. That would be beautiful. Dan became just a member of the channel. Grande Dan, grande Dan. Look at that, the Pogba. Pogba is coming to sign your new membership. Thank you, really appreciate it. It's a good question. It depends which midfielder, to be honest, because today we have already too much. Depending who is leaving, because if you have Rabiot still in your team, if you have Arthur still in your team, then we are too much. And then I will tell you no. If you bring me a midfielder like, I don't know, give me a name of midfielder, I don't know, Paredes, like FD saying Paredes, is Paredes one that will change my midfield? Actually, it will even create more confusion, to be really honest. That's what I believe. It will create more confusion than something else. Why? Because if you're looking, and thank you to Jafar that just sent a super sticker. Thank you, Jafar. Thank you, buddy. If you are going here and we are looking, we have 3 midfielders today as starting midfielders. Pogba, Locatelli, and McKennie. If we want to go a bit more into, can we add them up? If Rabiot is here, okay, I didn't put damned, wait. Let me put it again. 4-3-3. Okay. I have to change here. Okay. So, why is Gatti here? Go away, Gatti. What is he doing? What is he doing? Okay. Here. Ciao, Gatti. Voila. So if we are looking at that midfield with McKennie, that should be a starter. Zakaria is next to him. You have a Rabiot that is in line here with Paul Pogba. You see? And then you have Arthur. I didn't put Arthur because I was not considering him, but let's say that Arthur, let's say player 24. You see, we already have all the players here. Okay? So even if you take away Arthur and you replace him with a player like Paredes, what are you doing? You are putting or Locatelli to the bench, or you're asking Locatelli to become a box-to-box. So if you have here a new player, let's say Arthur, do you see actually the image? Yeah. If you have a Paredes here, you are putting actually too many players here on the right side without thinking about the young players that we have. Miretti, Fagioli, Rovella, Ranocchia, even if we consider all of them. That, of course, Ranocchia will go on loan. Probably Rovella is on the market. We have to decide what we'll do with Fagioli. There are a lot of players there. Too many players. So, according to me, no. Then, if you tell me, Beppe, we have sold Rabiot, he's gone, okay? If you tell me, Beppe, Zakaria, and I hope not, but Zakaria is gone, then you have a Locatelli here as a starter. Then you can go maybe with a Paredes as a real regista. Why not? Why not? But at the moment, I would say, no, we don't need. Because then you will create more confusion and make it even harder to sell some players. Because now the other teams, they know that you have too many players in your team. And you are creating confusion. That's a really, really big problem, according to me. There, I don't know what you are thinking. Cheers. Ciao, Steve. Ciao, Gravoi. 40 million and let's close the business too. We need cohesion with center backs. It's true. Gravoi was saying us yesterday. We need to have them as soon as possible because if we have them, they need to work together, especially Bremer and Bonucci. At the moment, I tell you the truth, I am not 100% sure that it's the ideal duo, Bremer and Bonucci. I'm questioning myself on that one. That's what I'm questioning. I don't know. Reinforcement, yes. Were we perfect with Ligt and Bonucci? No. We have Bremer. That's already a replacement of Ligt. We should still have the replacement for Chiellini. Because I think that having 2 new center backs will help Juventus a lot. Ciao Marco. Anthony wants the t-shirt. We have Ninip who is there. GTA, Marvin. 20k mind blowing. I remember when it was way less than 1k. We started a long time ago. 2.5 years. Who would have thought that? I must have one GJustjuve t-shirt, but I told it. If we reach, and I believe we can, so what you have to do, share it with your family, with your friends, with the Juventini. Make some Juventini around the world so that we can do it together. Do we have some mentions? Did something happen in the meanwhile before continuing to read your messages? At the moment, nothing really crazy at the moment, so we'll have to wait a bit before the news. Dan, I already said thank you to Dan. There was also Di Maria that came to say thank you. Who else do we have? Marco, best channel you. Thank you. I woke up suddenly and then I remember what happened with Bremer and I came here. Thank you, J4 ever. Marvin, Beppe, the businessman motivated the people to become member. The people, Marvin, it's true. People, they have to be member of the channel. Of course, they have. Ricardo, Savic, guys. Do you believe that there will be another big midfielder? Because that was a beautiful question. A new midfielder, is that needed? Paredes, I would say no. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, Sergej. Probably I would say yes. The problem is, where do we put him? But then if you give me Sergej, it's from another level. We are speaking about top level center midfielders. Box to box, you put Sergej on the left, Pogba on the right. Not bad, huh? Not bad. But I think that first we need to sell. We sold nobody, huh? The only one that went away, they went away for free. Jamie Drummer, my buddy Beppe, all night stream when Ramsey and Rabiot will leave. Look, Rabiot, I tell you the truth, is the last of my problems. Rabiot, I'm happy if he leaves. Because he can bring some money that we can always use. We don't say no, and we can save a lot on his salary. And he's not a starter. It's not a starter that is earning top salary at Juventus, especially when now the Ligt has gone and we dropped again and we saved in that salary mass. So for all these reasons, I will say Rabiot, go away. Also because it's a player that we know he comes in big shape towards the end of the season, and so on and so on. On the other hand, he's not my biggest priority to make sure that he leaves. My priority is, if I am Juventus and I can decide, of course you need other people to buy them, are Ramsey, that like Hamtam is saying, the contract will be terminated. It's finding a team for Arthur. These are my two priorities because we are too much in the midfield. Then, if possible, if dreams and miracle happen, I will also put Alexandro away. Even if I believe that at that moment it will be really late to go for a left back, huh? Because I don't know who's available today on the left back. Sorry, I don't know. Huh? I don't know who's available as a left back. Possible, huh? Because Alexandro will not leave. But let's fantasize and let's say, okay, he leaves. Who do we go for? We are already the 19th of July. Huh? The Premier League will start at the 6th of July of August. Kimpembe is not a left back. But Udogie, we had the possibility. They want to keep him one more year. I know he's a great young talent, but is Udogie the starter of Juventus? Especially because it's also a player that loves to go up and down. Is he really the starter of Juve? Do you see yourself starting the season with Udogie? Well, you will tell me Alexandro is not great, so why not? Why not? But to answer the question about Rabiot, for me, the least of my problems. Of course, if he leaves, I'm happy because of all the things I already mentioned. Fagioli and Miretti, these are the midfielders. Thank you, Jamie Drummer. But Ramsey, of course, and hopefully we can terminate it really, really soon. Steve Cano, left center back and left side is more important to fix. We have midfielders we need to sell or to loan out. I agree. Marco, I don't think we need a center mid unless miracle and it's a Sergej. I agree. I am on that line. Unless miracles, give me Kevin De Bruyne, and I tell you that everything I said was just bullshit, because you make space for Kevin De Bruyne, you make space for Kroos, you make space for 1 year of Modric. Give me other names. Tchouaméni. For these players, I make space. If you give me Paredes, and you force Zakaria to go out or McKennie, then I'm doubting. Not for Paredes, not for him. At least what I believe. Don Simon, Beppe, would you choose Morata versatility over Zaniolo too? No. No, because I already said it 2 years ago. And I agree also with Steve that he's saying we need a striker. I agree on that. Belotti, this afternoon we made a poll and you were 50-50 with the poll of Belotti. But speaking about Morata, at a certain moment for me, you have to close the chapter. You know what? Let me read the message of Antonio that just renewed the membership for the 7th month. And he's saying, if we sell Rabiot and Arthur or one of them, we should get Zaniolo. Concentrate on the left side. I really like Kostic. But Kostic is over. Kostic is over. If Juve decide last minute to change and to go into a 3-5-2, 3-4-3, probably Kostic would be an important one. Probably. Otherwise, I see it really difficult for Kostic. That is about to renew with Frankfurt, unfortunately. But I will let me come back on the Zaniolo one. I want to go for Morata, maybe with the book. Let's see what the book will say about Morata. Memphis is available from Barca on the cheap. I will not go for Memphis Depay. I don't know what you think, guys, but I would not. No, Memphis Depay, and he's a good one, huh? Let's be honest, he's a good player, but I would not. Let's take the book to understand the future of Morata. Not page 22, because it's already 2 days, so don't put the page 22 on it, but put me some pages for the future of Alvaro Morata. Will he come back, yes or no? And then I will tell you why I personally am not convinced about Morata having him back at Juventus, but it's just a feeling. Then, guys, we don't know. So people are putting the numbers. Numbers are starting to come in. Meanwhile, that you are putting on numbers, let me drink something. From page 5 to 149, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Thank you for the donation, Jamie. Nah, Memphis, I'm not convinced. Let's go and see a bit of stats of Memphis in after the future of Morata. We can do that, Jamie, but at the moment, boo, I'm not convinced. The numbers are coming. Bam, bam, bam. 11, 180. There is no 180, Jamie. 149 is the max. Page 9, page 17, 10, 121, 88. Emilio would keep Morata over anyone. So the numbers are coming. Okay, now we have them. So let me close. I'm turning. Stop. 11. I knew it would have been. I don't know why I felt that it would have been 11. It is 11. 11. We have a quote. For Morata, guys. Look, the advice that we should give and we need to give to Alvaro Morata after being 2 years on loan to Juve, then leaving, going to Real Madrid, then he went to Chelsea, then he went to Atletico Madrid, then he came back for 2 years on loan to Juve. You have chosen, guys, the destiny has chosen Hazard. Hazard means the destiny. Hazard in French means destiny. Destiny has changed. I've chosen for page 11. And we have a quote, and I would give the advice to Alvaro Morata as we see on page 11. We see it. I would say, give yourself permission to live a big life. This is the advice for Morata. Stop deciding to go on loan to Juventus, coming back, going again, because if Juventus take Morata, it's again another loan. Basta, Morata. Make yourself a clear mind here. Give yourself the permission to live a big life. You tried with Juve. At the end, it's too expensive, and we all agree that paying 35 million for Morata at the moment was too much. After already have spent 20 million on loan for 2 years, 10 and 10, I think it's the moment for Morata to live a big life, or to try, because he's already 29, I believe. He's waiting for his fourth kid, hopefully a girl. I know they want a girl. It's the moment now. It's the moment. It's the moment to say, okay, I stay at Atletico Madrid, or I leave, and he can go in another team if someone is able to buy him. But put his luggage on the ground and decide to stay there. That's what I believe, guys. For Morata. About Memphis Depay, we promised that we had to go there. I ordered the book today from Amazon, Steve Cano. It's not expensive, huh? The book of let's go and see, for the people who are interested in the book. It's not mine, guys. It's the one of Maurizio from Around Turin. Only the Brave. Let's check if we see the book. Only the Brave book. Where is the book? I can't find it. Where is it? Ah, I found it. I found it. Here. So, wait. I have to take that away. Here we go. You see? It's not expensive, huh? Only the Brave. $13. Paperback. I already bought it. It's a really great one. Hey, when I see Maurizio, I will ask him to sign it. But I'm scared. I'm scared that the magic goes away. But it's a beautiful one, with a lot of quotes, not invented by Maurizio, but taken from everywhere. I really like the book. I really like it. Hey, look at Pogba is still there. I don't know since how long, but Pogba is still there. He's making signature for who? For Hazard, that just chosen page 11, and Hazard became a member. Thank you, Hazard. And then not only Hazard, but we also have Steve Slick, that became also him a friend from the channel, a supporter and a friend. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. We had Pogba for Hazard. We have Di Maria Angel that is coming to sign also for our friend Steve Slick. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Wouldn't it be funny if Morata hooks up again with Cristiano in Atletico? Why? Are there some voices of Atletico Madrid with Cristiano? I didn't hear them, huh? It's a first news. Cristiano at Atletico Madrid. Guys, Cristiano at Atletico Madrid. Cristiano Atletico Madrid, after all the time that he punished them. I don't know, huh? I don't know. I would be really surprised if this happens. I would be really surprised if this happens. According to me, this is something really crazy. Did I miss something? I don't think so. I don't think so. Personally, then I can be wrong, huh? Of course. Then I can be wrong. But, boo. I'm trying to see if we have some news. This is the one that we have to pay attention to. This is the one that we have to pay attention to. And it's Di Marzio that is saying, on Bremer, there is Juventus, but Inter is not dead. And that's why I'm telling you, pay attention, because you never know. You never know what can happen tomorrow. You never know what can happen tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's Steven Zhang that said to Inter that there would not be a capital increase, an extra budget. I am scared that tomorrow they wake up and they said, you know what, let's find these 10 million more for the market. They are not dead, huh? Until we don't see him in Torino, at La Continassa, let's say, I would pay attention. I would really pay attention. You never know. You see? Our friend Rav is saying the same, huh? Bremer not done yet by all accounts, despite what some journalists are saying. So it's not a done deal 100%. Huh? Everything can happen. Huh? Everything can happen. So now I'm a bit scared. I was super positive. Now I start to be a bit scared. Tomorrow could be the Bremer party day. Yes, or the Bremer crying day as well. Last Ronaldo rumor is he may extend, but who cares? Indeed. Beppe Scamacca is being offered to Manchester United since Ronaldo is interested in joining Sporting or Atletico. Atletico is strange, guys. That's really strange for me. And Sporting, are they playing Champions League? I don't think so. Huh? I don't think so. So I don't know. Is Jorginho? No, it's not an option anymore. It could have come maybe with a potential swap or so, but no, he's not. Duncans, we have Duncans that is writing La Juve from Duncans.
La Juve.
And he's asking, Beppe, thank you for the donation, Duncans, a long yellow message, and he's asking, Beppe, in my opinion, Allegri should fire his medical team and re-evaluate his physical conditioning and learn from how Conte trained Juve and Italy in 2016. Also, how his training injured whole Milan squad. Okay. It's a good one. I was expecting some changes in the not in the medical staff, but in the preparation team, physical preparation team. I was expecting it. There were some rumors. Juventus confirmed everyone from the technical staff with the addition of Paolo Bianco that will work on the tactical phase. And he will bring some fresh ideas, some new way of training and so on, but absolutely not in the physical part. All the other ones, they remain, okay? I was surprised, to be honest, because last year was something really, really disaster. But it's true that when we are thinking about the last years, and not only last year with Allegri, but we already changed the complete J medical staff. We changed all of them, and that's one thing. But every time that we changed the coaches, we already had every time another physical trainer responsible for it. One from Sarri, one from Pirlo, one from Allegri. And also before already Allegri with nearly the same staff that we have today. So you see the problems that we have today with De Sciglio, I don't know if it's really because of the physical preparation team. I don't know. Maybe that these players, they are probably subjected to these small muscular injuries that are really annoying. And that from the moment that they are forcing a bit too much, whatever physical coach you have, they are going. And then it's a mistake of Juve. If you have all the medical data of De Sciglio, because you follow them, then it's a mistake of Juve that you are offering him a new contract. I told you, I was not happy. I was not sad. I was not angry. I was like, okay, I see some benefits in De Sciglio if you promise me that you are investing in other parts of the field. But if it's to invest in a player and that after the first physical efforts in Torino, after a week of training, is going with injuries, then probably we have to reevaluate something. Where is it? Is it because the medical staff? I don't know. It happened with Pirlo, it happened with Sarri, it happened with the other old J medical. Or is it with the player? And then it's our fault, our own mistakes, because we gave the trust in the physical conditions of De Sciglio. And probably he was not. So then in 2016 or before, with the first Juve, there was a magician that was called Pintus, and it's true that Pintus, there is only one Pintus. Now then he went to Inter together with Conte. Now he's at Real Madrid. When you see the physical condition there, it's something really great. Pintus that is adapting as well to the teams that he's training, putting also his way of working. He's a genius. I would love to have Pintus. I don't know last year, but this year I didn't say it, but the last year I said over all the players, bring me someone that is able to keep our players healthy. So I kind of agree. I kind of agree, but unfortunately, I can't find a solution on that one. I can't. I don't know who is the problem. Is it because in Vinovo there is a lot of humidity in the air? Maybe. Is it because the training fields are great? They are perfect. I saw them myself with my eyes. They are perfect. So it's not the training field. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Pintus is born in Turin, Omar Tarico. Something is wrong. What is wrong? But we have to find a solution. I don't know who is responsible for that. But of course, De Sciglio is injured yesterday or this afternoon. We checked the data of De Sciglio, the records of injury, and it's not new for De Sciglio to be injured. So yes, De Sciglio is only a sparring partner. It's true, but I prefer to have him on his two legs. Then if he's not playing because we have the other ones that are more informed and better skilled, I'm happy. If it's because he's injured and at the box, then anche no, like you say in Italian. That means no thank you. No thank you. I'm trying to find and to keep you up to date. Thank you for your message. An interesting message, Duncans, because it's totally correct. Guys, if you tell me the problem is the medical team, we fired them and we found new ones and they are also incompetent, change them again. If you are telling me that it's the physical conditioning staff, let's change them. If it's the players, then we have a problem. Then we have a problem. Don Simon, and thank you for a donation, Duncans, that is also saying, well, Chiesa got tired running 65 minutes, something is wrong. No, on that one, I don't agree. I don't agree because Chiesa has always been like that. And actually, he improved with Allegri. Why? Because Chiesa has always been a player that is with a lot of qualities, probably one of our favorite players of the team, the GOAT, the Italian GOAT. The problem with Federico Chiesa is that it's a player that at Fiorentina and in his first year at Juve with Pirlo, he was a player that was putting his head to the ground and he was running. Boom. From the first minute of the game, from the first second, he was giving everything. He was not able to manage his energies. And this is something that he was learning before his big injury with Allegri. He was learning to manage his energy to stay longer and better on the field. Of course, we know it. Chiesa is an intensity player. But it's true that in the beginning, Chiesa, but it was already with Pirlo, he was not able to keep more than that because then he was dropping. Or sometimes he was disappearing for the from the game and then he came up into the game and he was offering these last minutes big performances. But that's Federico Chiesa. That was in a learning process, in a journey. But it is not something about physicality. It's about the management of your energies during your game. It's a good point from Ninip, and actually I believe personally it's the reverse. Ninip is saying, could it be because the training is too easy? What I have heard from years and years, but also from a lot of players, is that actually probably they are training too much on the physical condition. that could cause some problems. They are training too much. Look, today or 2 days ago, we had a friendly that we played, and we should have played 45 minutes. At the end, all our players were in great physical condition, and we played the entire game. But I heard that they are training too much at Juve. For example, it's I don't know if they are still doing it or not, huh? But it has been said that they take an average of kilometers that you have to run per game. Let's say it's, I don't know, 12 kilometers per player per game, except of the goalkeeper, of sure. Maybe they are doing, I don't know, center backs 10 kilometers, midfielders 12, and strikers 11. I don't know. And you know that all the dates are reported, they are tracked, you have Opta files and so on, per player individually, per team and so on. I heard that at Juventus, what they were doing is they were calculating your kilometers, and then the day after, if you did, for example, only 9 kilometers, even if you won 4-0, but if you had run like 9 kilometers and your target was 12, before starting the training, you had to recuperate these 3 kilometers. So first, you recuperate what you didn't run during the game, and then you start the training. Then we all start together. This is what they were saying, and it's not only me, it's also, if I believe it was Patrice Evra that said it in an interview. So if you go online, you can find it back. You can find it back. At 64, I love this live. I learned so much. But guys, we pay attention, huh? I trained. I was a coach for under 13 teams. I had some courses of training. I did, but I never coach professionally. I did it for fun as a passion. So I'm not a coach. I'm not a Mercato expert. The only thing that I can tell you is I am a passionate fan about Juve. That luckily I inform myself a lot. I read a lot. I am in contact with great people that can explain me tactics, that can explain me movements, finance, management, because I worked as a manager in a corporation, and I have a lot of these kind of aspects that you are doing in a corporation. But what I'm saying is not always the truth. My opinion is not always correct. Sometimes I'm doing mistakes. So pay attention that also when I'm telling you something, of course, the one of Patrice Evra is true. It's because he said it and I'm just reporting it. But sometimes when I have an opinion, don't take it for granted. Don't say, hey, Beppe, he said it, so it is like that. No. Challenge me. Say, Beppe, are you sure about it? Are you correct? Yes or no? That's important. That, you know, like I said, go to other channels. You listen to what they are saying. They are speaking about Mercato in a way. They are speaking about Juventus in a way. They are criticizing in another way. Listen to here where we are a bit more corporate on the channel. We are more a bit like positive believers. And then you make your own opinion. That's important. Don't let you influenced. F9 is saying, quel club? Berchem Saint-Agathe. I was trainer for under 13 at Berchem Saint-Agathe, near to Kuckelberg. You know, Berchem Saint-Agathe. We were playing with the Sassuolo colors, black and green. Sometimes it was green and white, but these were the colors we were training. It was fun. I loved it. Then with work, I couldn't continue, but it was really, really nice. An amazing experience, guys. Training these kids that were 12, because it was under 13, was really something spectacular. 11 versus 11, big fields already. It was really spectacular. You learn a lot in how you have to lead a spogliatoio, a locker room, how to have to manage them, how you push them to achieve sometimes to their limits, but also to give the trust to players that has no skills, because there are players that have no skills, but they are there for fun. How can you bring them to have some fun into the game? Of course, when you are professional, you expect from everyone, but it's a bit the same. Not all the players has the same skills. De Sciglio is not as skillful as Alexander Arnold, but is part of the team. What do you do with De Sciglio? Now he's injured, we know. But because he's not great, you never let him play, or you take him and you bring him. No, I was not playing Catenaccio. Can you guess? Okay, let me say thank you to Mlaggio that sent a super sticker. Thank you, Mlaggio. But can you guess what formation we were playing with the teams? I did it for the first year. I changed a bit, and then we found one, and then the last year, the second year, we had a formation. We continued. Can you guess it? What formation was my stable one? Thomas is saying 4-4-2, 4-4-2, 4-3-3, 4-3-3, 4-3-3. Andy Golding is saying 2-3-5. Actually, it's a 5-3, 3-5-2. Sam Mikhaev is correct. 3-5-2 was the formation. Like Rocco is saying as well. 3-5-2 is the one we played. Yeah. 3-5-2. We played 3-5-2. You know why? Who can guess why? Because we were with two. We tried with 4-4-2, 4-3-3. We tried a lot, and at a certain moment we said, let's go and officially go with a 3-5-2. Why? It's easy. Styler Z knows. It's because of Antonio Conte, guys. My best friend, we were two that were responsible for the teams. Coach, vice coach. He is still a big Inter fan. That's my best friend, Inter fan. And I convinced him of the tactics of Antonio Conte. They were in the mud, so at the end he listened to me. But it's true, Antonio Conte inspiration, and they were doing the same. They were doing the same movements. The kids, They were doing the same movements. I know it's probably not as interesting as Bremer, but we are waiting for the news. I can tell you a funny story. By the way, we had a goalkeeper that at the end he signed also in Premier League with the young kids. So he was a really great goalkeeper, talent, amazing. But the funny story is that one day we were losing because we were great. I didn't win the Campionato. That's true. One time we arrived second, and the other time we arrived third. But the first year we played with a team that was absolutely not great, and they become really great, and they fought for the third spot. That was really great. And then the next year we had the better team. They were really great. You already saw some talents and so on. We arrived second, so we never won. But I remember one time that we were playing, and we had to win that game to believe in the Scudetto and to continue to win and so on. And we played, and the first half was a disaster. And we were losing 1-0 versus the one that had the same points as us. It was a disaster. We didn't play well first half. It was in the winter, Then we went in the locker room. And normally you always speak about tactics. You have the board, you tell, go there, pay attention for this, for that. And they were sad. The kids were sad because they liked us and they really wanted to give everything for us. They really enjoyed us, and they were sad. They were all looking at the ground like it's over. You know what I did? And I promise you it's true. It's not fake. You know what I did? I didn't know what to do. And I had that inspiration. I said to all the kids, I said, all close your eyes. And they were like, why? I said, close your eyes. All of you, you close your eyes. They closed their eyes. I took my phone and I put the music of the Champions League. I didn't say anything. I put the music of the Champions League. The champions, the champions, the champions. Of course, luckily I didn't sing, but I put it on my phone. Guys, after the Champions League, it was not over. We had some time. The first one, the captain of the team, he was small, the captain of the team. He stood up from the chair. He put his sleeves like that up and say "Andiamo ragazzi" in French. And he said, "Allez, on y va les gars, on y va." And they did the work. They came back on the field. They destroyed the team. 3-1. We won 3-1. I will never forget that moment. I said nothing. I just put the Champions League. The Champions League. Boom. They were thinking we were playing in Champions League. It was beautiful. It was really beautiful. Really beautiful experience. Of course, you can't use these tricks every time, otherwise it's easy, guys. But it was nice. It was really nice. I have a lot of these stories. One time, and then we go back to football, of course. Otherwise, people, they will leave the channel to say, Beppe, it's not the therapy about your life. One time, there was a kid. It was really nice, a nice kid. And I remember I was alone. At a certain moment, he broke, I think it was his leg or his arm. I don't remember. He broke, anyway, the arm or the leg. Disaster. Mamma mia. I was white. I was really without colors. I was really scared. When you see a kid like that, and then the ambulance came and so on, that's really shocking, huh? That's really shocking. You know, sometimes when I see these kind of big injuries in football, and then you have these 5-10 minutes of your team that is a bit playing, even if you made a change, but they are a bit impacted by that moment. It's true, huh? It's really true. You are impacted. You can't look next to it. So let's go back to Juve. Paul Lombardi, thank you for your donation, buddy. Thank you. Gianmarco Soloperto, he said, you know what, Beppe, I love your story as a coach. You know what, I will subscribe to the channel. Grande, grande, grandissimo Gianmarco. And we just hit 19,253. Let's go for the t-shirts. Grazie, Paul. Grazie, Paul. What are you saying, Beppe? Beppe is better than Conte. No way. No, it's true. It worked, huh? So, let's go and see if we have some news. Otherwise, if we have no news, guys, at the moment, then I'm waiting for you to tag me. We go to the tactical side. Here. No, not the book of Maurizio, but here. Okay, I will refresh so that we can go again on... I think I will buy it, huh? I think I will buy it. I think I will buy it. Okay. So. Oh. What does he want? Why can't I change? Ah, okay. I don't know what happened. Anyway. Where is Bonucci? Okay, guys. This should be, at the moment, the best possible Juve team. At the moment, okay? What do we miss? Where are we weak? Where are we not doing great? Who can tell me? I'm waiting for your... of course, you will tell me, Alexandro. But try to be a bit more... Thank you, Thomas. Who can tell me, guys? What are we missing? Probably it will be McKennie, guys, that will start here. Over Zakaria. It will be McKennie. Fullbacks. Okay, if we go to fullbacks, tools, we see that Danilo is a player that probably will reinforce here to form that line, okay? And he will have probably the possibility to go until here. Bah, like that. Probably until here. This is Danilo. Wait, because you tell me that there is a news from Di Marzio. Wait. We had breaking news. Thank you, guys. Calcio Mercato. Bremer, fissato incontro tra il Torino e la gente di Casadei dell'Inter. Pay attention. That's a bad news. Why is it a bad news? There is a meeting, but I don't understand. A meeting has been set up between Torino and the agents of Casadei. Who is Casadei? Casadei is the player from Inter that could potentially go on loan to Inter. Mamma mia. This one is not a beautiful one, huh? This one is not a beautiful one. Attenzione. Attenzione. You see, I'm not the only one that is saying attenzione. And now it's Inter that is growing in optimism after that news. There was a meeting, there were some calls today, and probably also a meeting with Inter and Torino. Inter will not raise their offer, they will maybe change the formula, but it's true that Casadei is in the proposal of Inter. If Torino doesn't care about it and they said, you know what, we go with Juventus, they are absolutely not interested in Casadei. Why is that money going? Or maybe they want just Casadei on loan, regardless of the Bremer situation. People are saying this is a lie. I don't know if it's a lie or not. I always told you, let's have fun, let's party, but pay attention because Mercato is crazy. Yeah, I saw that one, Marco. I saw that one. That was a really fun one. But everything can change from one moment to the other. From one moment to the other. This one is a news that I don't like. I don't like that one. No. No. Guys, what are your feeling? What are your feeling about that? What are your feeling about that meeting here? Because that's the one that I don't like. I didn't need to read that today. That is actually putting our mood a bit down. Let me check. Let's go into the site. They are angry because of Mandragora. It's not about Mandragora. They had to pay him. That's the problem. Probably they are angry because of Gatti. That's another story. Let's try to read. We know that we have to dribble all the ads of Di Marzio. So let's see and read. And then we go to Telegram, because on Telegram there is apparently a news that will cheer us up. Okay, there are two versions. Pay attention. First, we read the words of Di Marzio. Okay, I will translate it immediately. Looks like, guys, this guy is looking like who? He's looking at Spalletti with hair. Mamma mia, this is a young Spalletti with hair. Spalletti. Okay, let's read. Around 10 p.m. Italian time, intorno alle 22, the meeting between Inter and Torino is over. The Black and Blues, i nerazzurri, presented an offer of 30 million plus bonus, and on top of that, the loan of Casadei. The nerazzurri will not do any other relaunch of their offer. They will not raise their offer. And they are waiting for an answer of Torino with the hope that they have convinced the Torino club. That, in the meanwhile, took some time to decide. If Torino would not accept Inter's proposal because they want to cash in more from Juve. Juve is ready to offer 40 million euro and to the player a salary that is higher as the one of Inter. The sale of the Ligt indeed gave Juventus the possibility to invest on the market with a lot more power, so that they could surpass the black and white. It is not over, because he continues. After the meeting between Inter and Torino, there was a meeting with Vagnati. Cairo Cairo is the president of Torino, and the entourage of the Brazilian defender, we are speaking about Bremer, that finished around mid 9:30. So we see that Inter met Torino. They proposed, they said clearly, this is our offer, we don't want to go. Okay, it was over at 10 p.m. Italian time, and then they started to meet the entourage of Bremer. They went for him, and it was a meeting until midnight 30, so it means 17 minutes ago. Inter is still in the run, and in the next hour there will be a meeting with the agent of Casadei, the young player that Inter is proposing on loan to Torino, to understand more about the salary. Torino is the one that is deciding everything. They will decide to who they will sell the player. Vagnati, he said, we had some dinner, everything went really well with Inter. We spoken. Are we optimism? Yes. What about the timings? Let's see. There is no pressure. There is no, we don't have to speed. Mercato is really long. Let's see what will happen. What about the offer of Juve? We are talking with both the clubs. Who is Vagnati? Let's be clear about who is Vagnati. I need to understand. Vagnati is probably... Let's check. Vagnati is the sporting director of Torino. Davide Vagnati. Okay, so now we are sure at least about what we are saying. Davide Vagnati, he said, I repeat, we had some dinner, everything went well with Inter, we had a really great talk. Is there some hope? Yes. What about the timing? Let's see. There is no fast and furious. We are not in a hurry. Mercato is long. Let's see what will happen. What about the offer of Juve? We are talking with both the clubs, with Inter and Juve. In the day of Tuesday, Juve will present their offer, meanwhile, Inter doesn't want to participate to a bid war, to a war of bids. But they could meet again the Torino management to change something in the proposal, in the way they are proposing it. So instead of loan, obligation, and so on and so on. Tuesday will be a decisive day. So tomorrow will be the decisive day with Juventus that will present their offer, and Inter that could change the offer, not increase, change the offer. It will be a battle that will continue with Inter that is not giving up, and with Juve that has the power to propose even more. It's time. It's time. Guys, I have translated word by word what they said. We also had the words of Vagnati, sporting director of Torino. They are, but it's normal, They are playing open game. Guys, if we are analyzing all the words, of course, it has to play on both boards. Why? Because they want to cash in the most. They want to cash in the most. It makes sense to say to Inter, we are waiting for Juve, and to Juve, we are waiting for Inter, because they are proposing, they are pushing. Juve is pushing, and we are going up and up and up. What I don't like, it's one word of Vagnati. It's one word. I don't like that he said, there is no pressure. And no, there is pressure. That's what I don't like. Then, of course, if you are telling me, Beppe, they are speaking with Inter, I don't care. I don't like there is time. That's what I don't like. Ciao, Steve. We will not stay that long neither, because, guys, these are the words. But it's true that on the Telegram group, someone told me, Beppe, go on the Telegram group because you will be cheered up. Michele Criscitello from Sport Italia, he said, Juventus in the deal with Torino for Bremer. Ranocchia could be included as well. I know that they were on the player. They were on the player. They like the player Ranocchia that is also in the site of Salernitana and Monza. But I know about Torino as well. After losing Locatelli, che cazzo Locatelli? Mandragora, I know that they were interested in. So pay attention. What is this? It's Milenkovic. Mamma mia, guys. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that I've read Milinkovic-Savic. I was thinking that I've read Milinkovic-Savic, and it's totally not true. It's Milenkovic. So Milenkovic, let's see who will go for him between Juve and Inter. So probably the team that will lose Bremer will go for Milenkovic. That is already saying goodbye to Fiorentina. Contacts yesterday night before Bianconeri went all in for Bremer. Let's see. Torino said no to the offer. Said no to the Inter offer for Bremer. Juventus are ready to launch to close the deal. You see, you have two versions, the one of Di Marzio saying let's play it open, let's see, let's wait. Inter presented their offer, and then you have the one of Sport Italia who's saying la Juve, like Di Maria is saying.
La Juve.
It is what it is. Philip Rosada, thank you for your donation, buddy. Beppe, your thoughts about a 3-4-3 with Paredes, center defensive midfielder. We will go back on that immediately. First, let me say to Rocco to Glory. Rocco, I received your mail today and I've answered. I don't know if you saw my answer. Probably not, and you didn't see my answer, Rocco? It was early this morning. You sent me a mail, I answered, but then you didn't see it again. 3-4-3. Let's go on a 3-4-3. I'm a bit more cheered up, to be honest. I'm a bit more cheered up. If we go in a 3-4-3, we'll do it immediately. Where is it? 3-4-3. 3-4-3. That's the team that we have. For Philip Rosada, thank you for your donation, Philip. So, 3-4-3. We go on tools. Let me delete all these things. Okay. So, of course, they are not positioned well. Bremer became a Derby d'Italia. Ciao Lui Pace. I agree. Danilo right back. Okay, that's one thing already. No, take that away. I don't want that. Take away the tools. I don't want the tools. I don't want the tools. Here. Okay. So Danilo, of course, becomes here. Okay. We have the 3-man defense. And this is okay. Then, Quadrado for Danilo makes sense. No. Danilo become a center back, guys. Forget about it. Quadrado, why it's not there, is here on the bench. I didn't put Quadrado yet. I don't know why. I can put him really fast now. Wait, no picture for Quadrado, but I will add him here. Wait, Quadrado. Vamos. Quadrado is here as well. Okay, easy there. So remove Keane. Okay, Keane, where is Keane? Keane, we put away. Okay. Alexandro, 3-4-3. Then you play with Locatelli like this. And with Pogba here. And then probably you have a Quadrado that is playing here. At the moment, without Federico Chiesa, guys. Without Federico Chiesa. And who do you put here? Or you put here like that. And then you need also again Moiskin. Attenzione, guys. Attenzione. La Juve, guys. Attenzione, there is la Juve. We need to see something that happened with Romano, apparently. Fabrizio. Dai, Fabrizio. Give us good news. Fab. Dai, Fabrizio. Torino director Vagnati tells Skies, we are in negotiation with both Inter and Juve for Gleison Bremer. Inter submitted 30 million bid, including Casadei on loan. Juventus will make an opening. Official proposal in the coming hours. Fabrizio. We just read it. We just translated it. We spent like 30 minutes reading from Di Marzio. And then you're telling me this. I can do the same, huh? Guys. Elvin. How is this possible? We have spent 30 minutes reading and translating. Guys, it's here. We have read it together. All together. It's an article. From Italian, we said it here. 30 minutes we spent. And I know. You need to quote. You need to say hashtag open brackets source Di Marzio. Guys, seriously. Come on, guys. Or maybe he wrote the article. And that's possible, huh? Let's see. Who wrote the article? I don't know. Who wrote the article? Anyway, it's not a critic to Fabrizio. It's just that people, if you are tagging me in something that we just said 30 minutes from the real words, then it makes no sense.
La Juve.
It's La Juve, guys. Elvin de France is in the chat. Elvin, who is going for a big career of journalism, is covering Juventus in French. Grande Elvin. For the people who are speaking French, Elvin de France. On YouTube, on Twitter. Big guy. He's always in La Cantina. He's living in La Cantinassa now. He's going there. He's going to the stadium. He's a journalist. He's my friend. I'm happy. I'm happy when people are succeeding. I'm really happy when people are succeeding. Grande Elvin. That was about to shave the mustache today. If Bremer was announced. Elvin, give us some news. Give us some news about Bremer. Percentage of Elvin de France. Will he come or not? Because we need to complete here. Bremer. We said 3-4-3. Guys, it's a bit difficult, huh? 3-4-3. Even with Paredes or whatever people, guys, it's really difficult. So, but we need at least to secure Bremer. That's important. Sebastian Haller diagnosed. I know, Dr. A. I know. I'm a bit sad about I'm a lot sad, of course, even if I don't know the guy. But I saw on OneFootball, I received the news, the notification. I didn't open the article because I was not fast enough or the live was about to start. I'm really sad. But for everyone. Look, Acerbi, he did really well. So hopefully the best for Sebastian Haller. Hopefully Acerbi became better. The book. You want to know about the book, guys? You want to know the book? What is the book saying about Bremer? AJ, you changed finally. Mamma mia, 2 years that we are waiting for the picture. AJ, now I'm sure. Whoa, Bremer is 25. I thought he was younger. No, 25 is he old now? 25. Mamma mia, if I was 25, I would be really happy. Do you want the book or not? What do we do? For the people that are new, the book is always truth. Huh? Always truth. Always the truth. How will he finish with Gleison Bremer after the news of, let's say, Fabrizio Romano? So he's happy. Fabrizio Romano, Di Marzio, Clan Di Marzio. Because they are a family. Le Clan Di Marzio with Romano and so on. That says, we don't give up. Inter, they can do it. And then you have the other people, other journalists who are saying, forget about it. Juventus is Juventus. Juventus is Juventus. And La Juve. By the way, most important thing today, Bernardeschi with the number 10. Insigne in the mud. Insigne couldn't even there. He can't have the number 10. So people they don't care anymore about everything. They know how it works. They are putting no, not page 22. Basta, Neven, basta. Page 22 every time. And then I close my eyes. I will pick 22. No 22. The next one that is putting 22, I put in timeout. So put me some page. Guys, you have the choice between page 5 and page 149. Go for it. Put me some numbers so that we can decide the destiny of Gleison Bremer. What will be the destiny of Gleison Bremer? What will be the destiny? No page 22 or I will be pissed off, huh? Then we will speak about Cambiaso. But guys, Cambiaso is it's easy. I see already AJ he has a reputation, huh? Let's go with you know what? Let's go with Mariano. It's not fair. Actually, who cares if it's not fair? Mariano just became a member for the 5th month, and Mariano said, you know what, Beppe, I renew for the 5th month. Let us take page 88. You know what? We will take 2. We will take the 88 for Mariano, and we will take one random. The random number of the evening, let me close the eyes. The random number is losing magic if you used it too often. Mirai doesn't want to use it. I will do another. Guys, we will do another. Let's close the eyes. 25. Home of Juve. 25. And then we go with 88. So 2 pages for Bremer. 2 pages. Page 25. That's the one that the destiny has chosen. Home of Juve. It's easy. I will not even do a suspense. Maybe we will go with suspense for the page 88. But here, no suspense. Easy. Message for you on page 25. I always show you. Message for Bremer. You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want. Mamma mia. Bremer, now it's time to have some balls, some corones, and you have to take a decision. You can have whatever you want. You can get what you focus. If you focus on Inter, you will have Inter. If you focus on Juve, you will have Juve. If you focus on remaining at Torino, you can remain at Torino. But the book, page 25, chosen by Home of Juve, said, so focus on what you want. It's time now. You have to decide. Not Inter, not Juve, not Cairo. You have to decide. The book has spoken, and I promised it for Mariano that just extended for the 5th consecutive month. And we will do it again with page 88. What is page 88 saying? It's a message for Juve. It's a message for Juve. About tonight, where we were all thinking that Bremer was a 99% done deal. And tonight we had a meeting planned with the agents of Casadei from Inter and Torino. And we are a bit scared. The mood of being super happy went a bit down. We have to be honest. 240 likes. We can reach 250, guys. We should reach easily 250. 266 now. Then we have to go to 300. It is what it is. The message for Juve is don't worry, Juve. Page 88. Don't worry, Juve. Because if you have no problems, you can be sure that you are traveling in a wrong path. It's normal. If nobody wanted Bremer, if Inter was not fighting and didn't want to give up on Bremer, meant that probably Bremer was not the player that was ideal for us. So it makes totally sense. It makes totally sense. There are some problems, but we will solve them tomorrow because Bremer needs to focus on what he wants. This is the book, guys. Tomorrow. It's true. From tomorrow we do no books. Tomorrow we do no books. Ciao, Ron. But we will close the live as well. 1 hour 26. I don't expect new things today. Claudio dice: hola Pepe, soy Claudio de Uruguay. Un abrazo grande a la distancia. También, igual, Claudio. Me alegro mucho. Gracias para estar aquí en el canal. Me gusta mucho leerte y siempre Forza Juve de Uruguay. ¿Quién es tu jugador preferido de la Juventus de Uruguay? ¿Es Cáceres? ¿Es Bentancur? Ponelo en el comentario. Yeah, today we will close a bit earlier. I know that we are a lot on the chat, except if you have 1 or 2 more questions, then we go for it. Otherwise, we close. Mariano, he just woke up, and now we will go to sleep. Forza Bremer. Forza Bremer only when he will join Juve, Kenny. Otherwise, no Bremer. Marco, Beppe, what if while we wait for Chiesa, Allegri plays a 4-3-1-2? Better than having to start Keane if we don't get Zaniolo. Yes, but who do you put as a number 10? And let's see if Keane will remain. And the book needs some rest, otherwise it will be in J Medical. I agree. We can't use it like 3 times in a day. I agree. Tomorrow we celebrate Beppe, lo sai. Do you, guys, seriously, that's a question. Do you think I know about Bremer? I'm asking myself. Do you think I already know that he's coming to Juve or not going to Juve? We have a good news, I believe. It's not over, huh? Pueblo Juve. Hola, Pueblo Juve. We have a last news, a good one. Let's read them, huh? Wait. So, because there is a good news below, huh? How do I join the Telegram group? Super easy. You have the link into the description. You have 2 links. One, to become a member, and then if you scroll a bit below in the description, you have the link to the or you just type GJustjuve. Pay attention. Michele Criscitello. Juventus were really smart because they anticipated the sale of Matthijs de Ligt and will soon have the cash to close the deal for Torino for Bremer, whereas Inter didn't even have the 6 million to sign Dybala. And then the good news, the really good news, Arsenal was already an important deal in January, then nothing happened. The Brazilian is close to leaving. Arsenal are pushing hard again. From Franco Leonetti. Finally we can focus on the sales. I know that for the people that are not as excited as when we are buying players and signing new players, but they are important. They are important. Having Arsenal back on him can even be, because they are not mentioning here, an open door to Gabriel. Guys, I tell you this. Let's go. Just a second. Just a second. Here. Let's go back on 4-3-3 because 4-3-3 will be what it will be. So, if you put here. Imagine, guys. Imagine. So, we have to put again McKennie. I don't know why. Okay, McKennie. Because at the moment, McKennie is on top of him. But imagine, we will put a random player. We will add a player here. Let's add a player here. Gabriel. Okay. Guys, tell me the truth, and I like Bonucci. I have no problem with Bonucci. But imagine, guys, if this is if this is the team, then we need, of course, we need Federico Chiesa. Guys, I think that this defense is already a lot better. Huh? I would not put, no, guys. You can, of course, you can put Cuadrado here, but I would not. Hey, you need some balance, guys. Huh? It's not FIFA. Huh? You need a bit of balance. Yeah, we have 4 Brazilian in defense: Sandro, Gabriel, Bremer, and Danilo. I don't know what can happen here. I don't know what can go wrong here, but it's true that Danilo, Alexandro, Gabriel, and Bremer, it's a 4 Brazilian defense. But Arthur goes away, Gabriel comes in. You have some balance. Of course, you can play with Cuadrado. Huh? You can put Cuadrado instead of Danilo. Cuadrado that can be up and down with Di Maria entering the field here, and McKennie playing like that, like we saw with the picture earlier. Thomas is saying that rumors are saying that Bonucci is learning Portuguese. He will have to, but we will speak Portuguese in the locker rooms. No, I would not play with Cuadrado, especially because Cuadrado he can sub also Di Maria, so we have to pay attention there. I think that Gabriel Bremer can be a much better duo than the other one, than with Bonucci. That's what I believe. Saif is saying, I love that Beppe. Me as well. Of course. I know what you are saying, guys. I'm not stupid, huh? I'm not stupid. Of course, if you give me here another player instead of Alexandro, guys, okay, I'm happy. If Pellegrini is doing better, look, if Pellegrini is convincing, this is not Pellegrini, this is Perin. I have put the picture of Perin to Pellegrini. Anyway, if you put Pellegrini here, why not? Then, some people are telling me, why did we loan out Cambiaso? Because at the moment we are blocked. We are blocked with Alexandro. The team is looking serious, huh? It's not bad at all, huh? Then, I didn't even speak about Chiesa and eventually Zaniolo. Not bad. Our friend Mohamed Youssef that just joined is enjoying a holiday, huh? At the moment, I think that Mohamed is enjoying a holiday because he tuned in a bit later in chat. Normally, he's always there since the beginning. Now he's enjoying holiday. Well-deserved holiday for Mohamed, who's saying so far, and thank you for your donation, buddy. So far, do you see we have different Mercato strategy, or is it only adding some experience on the same list? By far, we have been emptying squad mostly. But if you lose Chiellini and Dybala, you're correct or wrong, you are losing some experience, of course. In Juve, 7 years of Dybala, 17 years of Chiellini, you are losing some experience there. So you need a bit. And that experience has been fulfilled with Pogba and Di Maria. I don't believe that you go for Bremer for the experience, because Bremer has no experience in Champions League, in Juve, or in national team. He still needs to decide if he wants to play with the Italian or the Brazilian national team. So I don't believe that that's a problem. I think there is a real different Mercato strategy. Huh? The new Mercato strategy has been clear, explained by Arrivabene, and we are seeing it. Huh? First of all, we are involving the coach in the decision. This is a big change toward the past. In the past, the coach, of course, there were a few meetings. He said, I like this, I liked. But from the first initial discussion, the coach was not involved anymore. Now he is involved. That doesn't mean that he's the one that will decide which player will come. But he's sitting on the table together with Nedved, with Arrivabene, with Tozzi, with Cherubini. They are sitting together and they are going with the lines for the Mercato. the players. Boom, 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 boom. Then there can be a last minute surprise, making the strategy. For this year, Allegri, he asked, I want, if possible, I want some instant players in key fundamental roles that are able to immediately give us. And he asked for a player like Koulibaly to replace Chiellini, a player like Pogba, a player like Di Maria. Pam, pam, pam. And he also asks for a vice Vlahovic with certain characteristics. This is what Allegri asked. Juve said, okay, we understand. We want to create a team that is a bit more at your image, a bit more physical team. You know that we wanted only players under 25, except of some exceptions, but under 25, the profiles like Vlahovic, Chiesa, and so on. We want to do that if you take with you a bunch of under 23 players and you use them. So the idea of Juventus to continue to invest in the youth players, it's still there. With the difference that in the past, probably we were lacking a bit of experience, a bit of leadership that we are gaining now. But it's not only with experience, not only about that. Then, who went away? Bernardeschi, we wanted him out. Chiellini was end of career. Dybala, it was not compatible with the request of the Mercato. And when you see how difficult he had to find a team, and he went to a B solution, let's be honest, he went to a B solution because Roma, that I believe that will do great this year, is a B solution to Juve, to Inter that are playing Champions League. Even Napoli was a B solution. So, and he went away. So, Morata could potentially go back, except if we find solutions. So, it's or Keane or Morata. That's one thing. Who do you prefer, guys? Keane or Morata? And there is some news, again, in the Telegram group. Mo is on fire. Mo is on fire. Writing in the Telegram group, Mo, we'll do a song. Mo is on fire. Writing in the Telegram group, Mo is on fire. Writing in the Telegram group, Mo is on fire. I like that. Morata, Keane. I go for Keane. If I have to choose, I go for Keane. So what are the two last news? The first one is Inter still have the possibility for Bremer. What? Michele was telling us it was not possible. Okay, let's go. Inter still have possibility for Bremer. Busardo is trying to accelerate the Skriniar Paris Saint-Germain to send funds to the Nerazzurro club. You remember? You remember when I told you that there was one thing I didn't like in the words of the guy that I don't remember the name, sporting director of Torino. I didn't care about him speaking with Inter, about the agent. I didn't care about all that. I was scared about one thing, and that was annoying me. It was that they said we are not in a rush. And not in a rush, that gives Inter time to find solution and to probably sell Skriniar. Pay attention and monitor that. But there is another news from Dario Pellegrini that is saying the okay of Bremer has arrived. Juventus will close the deal in an exemplary timing. A theatrical blow that has cornered Inter, who are today unable to meet the offers sent to Torino and to the player. Bremer, Brazilian player, will be black and white. This is reported by Dario Pellegrini. Dario Pellegrini is a good, young, upcoming reporter, journalist. He's young. He can make some mistakes. I trust him. Guy of a really kind. I will not go with his message to say it's a done deal. That's what I would not go with it's a done deal. But it's a good guy. So let's see. But it's a beautiful message. The okay of Bremer has arrived. Juventus will close the deal in an exemplary timing. A theatrical blow that has cornered Inter, who are today unable to meet the offers. Today, that's the problem. That's the only thing that is annoying me. That's the only thing that is annoying me. And the only thing that is annoying me is today. Tomorrow, if the guy there, Busardo, is selling Skriniar, we change again, because then Inter has some funds. That's what we have to pay attention to. Cecilia is telling me, check the Telegram group, Beppe. Check. But I'm here, eh? We are looking, eh? That's the one you want me to check, Cecilia, right? I think yes. So, what can we say? We can say that at the moment, Arsenal is again on Arthur, and that could be great because it can open the door eventually for Gabriel, or maybe not even. But we are happy with Arthur going to Arsenal. Loan, no loan, double loan, I don't know. And would be not bad. That's one. Bremer. There are two voices. The one that are saying that Inter is resisting, and the other one that it's a done deal for Juve. Let's see tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a lot of things to do. I have a meeting. In the middle of the day. Then probably I will try to do the video, but it will be the hottest day ever in the world of Belgium. It will be super warm, and I will be sweating. And I have also a live to prepare tomorrow. So tomorrow I will be on the Twitch channel of Juventus. Be there, guys. I start at 8:30 p.m. Italian time until 10:30. We will recap the week of Juve. We will see some videos of the trainings and so on. Pogba, Di Maria. We'll try to do a game on how maybe we'll have to announce the Ligt officially, or maybe a player. So be there. Be there. That could be really beautiful on the Juve Twitch channel. Juventus Twitch. If you don't know, you go on Twitch. Free account. It's for free. You go, you type in Juventus. A bit of support would be nice. We can do the same thing on Juve. Support me also there. It is what it is. Guys, alla fine. We see each other tomorrow. Buonanotte Saif, Anthony Trimboli, Nini Baranto, AZ Bloodster. For me, Gabriel is good, but Pau Torres is better with Juve. Pau Torres will be difficult, guys. Buonanotte Franco Chan, Sebastiano with a beautiful emotes, maximum of hearts, Anthony Schifano, Marco Mallorca, Perks, Stavros, GTA Bianconere, buonanotte a tutti. Let's hope that tomorrow we can have an announcement of our good friend Bremer. Bremer is important, not only for the field, but also to send a message to Inter. We have to do it all together. Ciao Antonio, ciao everyone, grazie forza.